And the match ended Newcastle 4, Manchester United 1. Who are we? Manchester United. So Manchester United were trashed by Newcastle today. The match ended 4-1. The match was not this was not what we expected, because my prediction before the match was actually going to be a draw. I actually was praying that this match was going to end the draw, but we all knew before going to the match that Newcastle have been a much better side than us for probably 3 years now, and they won us the first leg. And we can see after winning that Carabao Cup, they are filled with a new level of confidence. So we know it was going to be a hard game. So, but we did not predict it to end 4-1. I think during the first half, though Newcastle were the better side, I thought we there was some competitiveness within the match. I liked seeing the combination play. Our players were doing the rotation in midfield and in position. I thought the players looked sharper for one reason or the other in the first half. We did play well. Newcastle went ahead, and of course, just before the break, Garnacho gets his goal. Credit to Dalot, because I really enjoyed. If Dalot was feeling different today, I think. I loved the way he pushed the ball in front of the defender. He moved forward and gave the assist to Garnacho, and also nice finish from Garnacho. So the first half wasn't very bad, even though Newcastle were. I think the major issue we had with them was the man-to-man pressing. They did not give Manchester United any space whatsoever. Then came the second half. The second half is a total different game from the first half. They pressed us so much, and that would led to a lot of errors. That led to Mazarawi falling and losing the ball to Burns. That led to Binder making a mistake. I thought the pressing was where we had issues, and that is what Newcastle are known for. Before the match, we did mention the fact that this midfield, Joao Linton, Tonali, and Ramirez, they are top guys. They are physical guys. They are going to run you down, and which was what they did. And we know we do not have that quality that they have. We do not. Yes, Ugarte did try with some of the battling, but it was a lost cause because we have players like Ericsson, Garnacho that are not really physical to hold the ball. So it was largely the match was won in the second half, no doubt. They pressed us differently. They kept on going at us, and we just could not handle it, and we cracked several times. Mazarawi has been an excellent player throughout the season, but he did make a mistake, and that led to a goal. I know people have been clamoring for Nana to be benched for Bayanda. Bayanda came in today. Though before the mistake, I think he was having a fairly decent performance. Then he was trying to pass. I thought was also doing some nice passes that I like to see. Those kind of passes Onana was playing in Inter Milan. It brings me to think, why is Onana not playing it in Manchester United? Because before, in my head, I was saying maybe he has been asked by the club not to do it. But then I see Bayern that doing it. So it begs the question in my head about Onana, because it's the same thing that made me love Onana Bayanda was doing today. I think he threaded about like two, three passes straight into the midfield, and that was excellent to see. But then he made the mistake, I think, for the third goal. I think so. For the third goal, he made the mistake. He was trying to pass the ball, he lost the battle. I think Ramirez headed the ball, and Baines got his second goal for the match. So overall, the performance was not the best. Imagine coming in for Nana and conceding four. So it was not good. But the overall worst moment of the day was when we lost Zexi to that injury. That is not what we want to see at this point in the season at all. And we would have to keep our hearts crossed for that one, because he has been one of our most improved performer over the last weeks. So losing him now, of course, he got the equalizer in the first leg, the goal that we used in going up for 2-1 in the first leg. So is important to us. But according to the press conference after the match from the manager, it doesn't look good. Maybe we have already missed him for the second leg, which is bad, particularly being the fact that we did not need this match versus Newcastle. Another one I would like to point is Harry Hamas. He got his debut, which was nice. It's always nice to see people come from the academy, from Manchester United. But one thing I would like to say about this is I've been seeing since the beginning of the season people clamoring for Harry Hamas to play the wing back position. And today we saw it today. I think if you watch the match, you would see how that wing, when he was there was problem. He couldn't even move forward. You could see that there was a kid, that was a kid there. You could almost feel it. And when Patrick Dogu was brought in the second half, you could see the clear change in. So you are not in training with the coaches. We as fans always not patient. We want the coach to play our formation, use our players, but it's not like so. The coach is the one with the responsibility, and he sees them in training. So I think this match rightfully shows us why Harry Hamas is being eased into the team. Now people are going to say, it's a Newcastle match. Why didn't he wasn't given minutes against a team like Leicester? Yes, I understand that, but the fact is, this is the match that doesn't mean anything to us, and this is the kind of match that, and the opportunity presented himself for them to rest players. Another one that was also nice was, I got to see Messi Mount. I thought it was, I like Messi Mount. I think he's going to really be a good one for Manchester United if he can keep faith. It was also nice to see Hoylott come in. I thought he had some nice touches when he came. He looked a little bit sharper. Maybe it's just my eyes, but it looked decent when he came into the match. And the one that is most important was even Luke Shaw. It was nice to see Luke Shaw come back, after a long time out from injury. It was nice to see him. Also, Bruno Fernandes was given, I think he was taken off at the 80th minute, so he got 10 minutes out of the match. So Kobe Mino also got some minutes. So overall, we lost the match. Was it disappointing, the performance? I wouldn't say the performance was disappointing in the entirety. The first half was good, the second half was bad, and I liked what I see there. If you look within the team, you will see the progress. Though a lot of people are not patient, and if you turn on social media, the views people are having there is like the manager out. I've been seeing Ruben Amorim out all over X. A lot of people, that's why they are not professional coaches. That's why they are not the ones in the football business. They literally does not know how it works. And if you look Manchester United when the manager took over, and now you would see the glaring difference that there is improvement. We are going forward. Right now, the Premiership doesn't matter to us. Losing 4-1 to Newcastle, yes, it really hurts. Yes, being defeated home and away against Newcastle, yes, is really painful. But we have already agreed this season is gone in the APL. We are not going to relegation. What is most important now is the match against Lyon come on Thursday. Now we are sad that we have lost a player in Zexi, but the rest players now they have to sit up tight because that match it is very important to us. You let me know in the comment section who was your best player on the day. Please do not forget to hit the like button. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.